Good evening. I'm Aaron Burnett. Out front tonight, the breaking news. CNN is learning that Democrats are looking at multiple articles of impeachment against President Trump. They include abuse of power, obstruction of Congress, obstruction of justice, and bribery. This is House Intelligence Chairman Adam Schiff says his committee has begun writing its impeachment report. All of this is picking up speed right now. We're learning more about where we go tonight. The Democratic House aides, we now know, will spend Thanksgiving week preparing that report. And hearings now are expected to begin in the Judiciary Committee on the first week in December. The plan is to then hold the vote before Christmas. But Chairman Schiff also isn't ruling out the possibility of even more hearings, maybe because a key potential witness is breaking his silence for the first time since the inquiry began, and he's placing the blame on the White House for his silence. The president's former national security advisor, John Bolton, breaking his silence on Twitter today, tweeting, speaking up. Since resigning as national security advisor, the White House refused to return access to my personal Twitter account out of fear of what I might say. To those who speculated I went into hiding, I'm sorry to disappoint. Out of fear of what he might say. Well, the big question putting out there by Bolton, will he, who knows all, appear at the last minute? It's a huge question for the president, who tonight is trying to act like he has nothing to fear.
Frankly, I want a trial. You know, I could have it.
You want a trial?
Whatever I want. Oh, I would.
Well, as of right now, it certainly looks like Trump will be impeached. That's the simple math, right? Democrats have the vote. So he gets impeached, which means the Senate will hold a trial, whether Trump wants it or not. Does he really want it, like he says? Does he really want it? It's funny, because the more President Trump says he really wants something, he would love something to happen, history has shown the more the truth is the exact opposite. He really doesn't want it.
I want to release my tax returns.
Are you going to talk to Mueller? I'm looking forward to it, actually.
I'd love to have Mick go up, frankly. I think he'd do great. I'd love to have him go up. I'd love to have almost every person go up when they know me.
Of course, he never released his tax returns. He never spoke to Mueller. And he has not let Mick Mulvaney or any other single person testify in the impeachment inquiry, as he just said he wanted to there. So he says one thing, he means the opposite. Caitlin Collins is out front at the White House. And Caitlin, the president says he really wants a trial. Fact or fiction?
Well, Aaron, it may not matter either way, because if the House does vote to impeach the president, a trial in the Senate is all but guaranteed, something that the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has made crystal clear to the White House in recent weeks, saying this is coming whether you want it or not, so you need to get ready. That seems to be what's changed inside the White House. The president is coming to terms with the fact that this is actually happening, something he had been in denial about for several weeks, according to people who have been speaking with him. So the question now is what their defense is going to look like. And the president has said he wants it to be aggressive, though it's likely to look like what you saw that morning in this interview, attacking Democrats, trying to undermine the credibility of these witnesses, and of course floating those conspiracy theories about Ukraine that these intelligence officials have said just are not true. And that's convoluted at best, according to Republicans, who are the ones having to defend the president here. But Aaron, it's not the only convoluted thing happening here at the White House tonight, because John Bolton, the former national security advisor, was arriving back in Washington, and he's continuing to insist tonight that the White House blocked his Twitter account for the last 2 months, preventing him from being able to say anything, offering an odd excuse, saying that he believed that the White House had attached some kind of software to it and then removed the software. That's what he was telling those reporters there, but refusing to answer questions about whether or not he's going to testify, instead just focusing on getting that Twitter account back, Aaron.
All right, Caitlin, thank you very much. Live from the White House.